What's up, everybody? Hope all is well. Listen, as I promised and said, dang it, was going to cover this story, and I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do my best to be as professional as possible. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, niece, what's up? Hey, Taylor. So let's go ahead and talk about this case. So I took my notes because I want to make sure that I cover this properly. So as you all know, I really wanted to touch on this situation and this case with Jasmine Eiland. Y'all, my volume is all the way up. I don't know what's going on. I wanted to really touch on this case with Jasmine Eiland and Dominique Williams. So I went back. I went back. All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and touch on this. So one person I got to give a shout out to is Crystal Nicole, who really has been sticking with this story and a lot of the details that's been going on and really posting a lot of this stuff. She doesn't have a big old huge following, but I really do appreciate her as a woman keeping up with this story because apparently a lot of women are just siding with Jasmine Eiland and saying that this man raped her, which has been really false. You know what I'm saying? And it's really sad that this man is having to take the rap for a lie. You get what I'm saying? This man is having to take a rap for something that did not happen to him. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So Dominique Williams has been in jail on a lie for over 6 months now. He's actually been in jail since he turned himself in. Maybe, I want to say within the week he had turned himself in. I may have that incorrect, but he willingly turned himself in. He Ubered himself to the police station. He Ubered himself to the police station and turned himself in willingly. Now, let me just go ahead and make sure I get all these details because I wrote a lot of stuff down. Jasmine Eiland, her ex-husband, lied to get money. This was a whole scam, right? This whole little I got raped was one big scam that if you guys look at a lot of her videos, well, I have them because she took them down. If you look at the video footage that she had up, she took a lot of that stuff down because this is like her third time pulling this type of stunt, okay? This is why I said this right here is going to be a men Me Too movement. Hashtag justice for Dominique Williams. Hashtag men Me Too. Because it's really ridiculous. Okay, so there was a GoFundMe that was alleged for a lawyer that Jasmine had put up because she wanted everybody to go fund her so she can have $6,000 for this lawyer. Well, really, the GoFundMe was to cover Lil Boosie to be on her ex-husband's track. Okay, Cornell Wells was to be on the track. They're from East St. Louis. All right, let me make sure I had that because I wrote some other stuff to go with that. Okay, no, that was something else. All right. Jasmine was tested. Yes, that's what I needed to have that right there. Make sure I got this information. That's the next part I need to get. Jasmine was also tested for STDs. She didn't want to do a rape kit. Okay? She didn't want to do a rape kit. And I'm on my other page because my other page, they're working on that. So, Jasmine wanted to do a STD test. She didn't want it. She was not willing, and she refused to do a rape kit. Okay? Right. So she refused to do a rape kit, and she wanted to do an STD testing. They took 9 tubes of blood, and they did that for the toxicology report, because she said she was drugged with ketamine. The results for ketamine. The results came back negative and inconclusive for ketamine. She did not have ketamine in her system, and that was one of her posts. She said that she was drugged with a date rape drug, and there was ketamine put in her drink. This was, she went and got this test within 48 hours. Now, if y'all remember, because I'm posting this stuff in Patreon, if you all remember correctly, when I show the post and the pictures of the drink, when she had the drink in her hand, you could see something that looked like a pill. Well, see, let's pause for a second. If somebody puts a pill, a date rape drug typically is powder. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all let me know I'm wrong. But a date rape drug, like, why would somebody put a date rape drug in your drink that's a pill? Because you're going to see it. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So within that 48 hours, she refused a rape kit. She wanted STD testing. The ketamine test, the toxicology came back. The ketamine that she said that was in her drink was false. She was not drugged with ketamine. All right. Came back, the STD came back, and she had gonorrhea. Now she said she had gonorrhea in her puss. Okay, let me be professional about this and just say this. She had gonorrhea in her vagina. That's better. She had gonorrhea in her vagina. But I thought she was sodomized in her booty, in her anus. So how do you get gonorrhea in your vagina, but you said the man sodomized you? Are these facts adding up for y'all? I'm just trying to make sure everything is put out there for you. Are y'all following me? Okay. So make sure I got that. All right. So, okay. She left ATL and was tested in St. Louis. Let's make sure we get that. We follow that right there. Y'all tracking with me? She did not get tested in ATL. She did not get tested in Atlanta. She got tested in St. Louis. So, after the alleged rape, you didn't go to the hospital in Atlanta. You drove your alleged rape self to St. Louis and you got tested. So then I have to ask a question. Did you take a bath? Did you wash? Did you clean? Did you, you know what I'm saying? Did you do any of these things to yourself? Because that's also tampering with evidence. All right. So, the ex-husband teamed up with Jasmine. The ex-husband teamed up with her to get money. They saw this as a ploy, and it was such a huge outcry via social media. It was such a huge outcry via social media that they had to go get this man. You had everybody talking about this. You had Joe Budden. You had other celebrities talking and voicing about this. You even had comedians talking about this and making videos. So everybody was eating off this because they was making some commentary off of this. But the sad part about it is it was a lie. It was a lie. And I know some of y'all saying, well, Mario, how was this proven? When they went to court, I got to make sure I get all this. I got to make sure I get all this right here. Okay, I got that part. It was a lie, right? It was a whole lie. And even though social media was like, oh my God, he raped her, this man Ubered his way to the jail in Fulton County, turned himself in. They gave him a polygraph test in which he passed it with flying colors. They gave him a polygraph test because he was in the Army. And anybody in the Army, they give you a polygraph test. He was in the Army and he passed it with flying colors. So, the reason why I'm going down this road is because, again, here is, again, another man that's being drugged through the court system for a lie. Meanwhile, Jasmine Eiland and all her little crew is out here talking about, like, I'm just so hurt about what social media did to me. No, ma'am, you did this to yourself. You was out here stunting for the gram and Facebook. You wanted views. You wanted people to donate to your cause. But what was your cause? Who are you? Like, donate to do what? Donate to do what? Donate to do what? All right. So you got to realize that women are doing this type of stuff. Women are doing this type of stuff. Do y'all remember when I talked about that story on YouTube about how there was this young girl, I think this was in Philly or something like that. Do y'all remember this? There was this young girl who raped her friend's little brother and gave him, did she give him HIV? The story's been a while ago, but hold on. Gave him HIV. I believe I'm saying that correctly. That the sisters and the cousins whooped her behind. Again, women do crazy things like this too. Also, let's not forget about R. Kelly's sister. R. Kelly's sister raped R. Kelly. So women can be just as the same as men and do jacked up things. All right. All right, so Jasmine Eiland had been tampering with the text messages and creating text messages right along with Dominique's ex, Tata, creating text messages and sending them to the police, which was found to be false. They had to throw the stuff out because, again, they found it to be false and they had to throw that out. Tata came and recanted her entire story and said that he raped her, he did this and all this other stuff. Her whole story was found to be false. This is in court. Her whole story was found to be false. And y'all say, well, why is this man still sitting in jail? Because the state is saying that they have evidence. Every time this man goes back to court, they're saying, oh, we have proof. We have proof. We got another witness. We got another witness. And his attorney is like, the attorney and the judge is like, where's this evidence? Where's this witness? What's going on? Because if we're going to keep this man, we need to keep him based upon facts, evidence, proof. And you guys have not brought any of those things, but you're requesting for a continuance based upon something that you said that you have, and we're holding this man, and this is going to hurt us in the long run. All right. So let me get this. Oh, yeah, that's the other part. We're still waiting on the rape kit. How long does it typically take a rape kit to come through? How long does it typically take a rape kit to come through? How long? I mean, does it take a day, 2, 3 days, 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, a week, 2 weeks? Because I know when you normally go get, your blood tested, you go to, get tested for HIV, STDs. It typically can take a couple of days. It don't take that long. Now, with the magnitude of this particular situation, it shouldn't have taken that long. Oh, yes. Since this came back to mind, the police left Atlanta to go to St. Louis to meet Jasmine Eiland to cover all of these things and to get all of this stuff, testing and all this stuff done. And they still didn't find nothing. Club Opera, in which who she was suing, Club Opera gave all the video footage in which you see Dominique go from Jasmine to the bar and back to the bar. You don't see no foul play nowhere. I'm talking better than y'all responded. So that was thrown out. That was done. That was done with. Because again, you say that there was something done at the club. We look at the club footage and there's nothing done at the club. But then she was also asking August Alsina to rape her too. Now, this is about the third or fourth time she's been on camera telling somebody that she wants to be raped. Right? Okay. So, again, according to the court records and information, we are still waiting on a rape kit. Can y'all hear me? So, we're still waiting for a rape kit. I'm still trying to figure out, like, at this point, is a rape kit even valid at this point? Can y'all hear me? Is a rape kit even valid at this point? And even with the club, pay attention, y'all. Pay attention to this. Jasmine wants to sue the club and not the person. Now, if you say that somebody raped you, help me make it make sense. If you say that someone raped you, wouldn't you go after that person? Wouldn't you go after that individual? But she's going after the club. Why? It's money. She wants to accuse the club of not having enough security. Ma'am, 1, who are you? 2, these people have people coming in and out the club every day almost, or every night. And I'm quite sure they have enough people on staff to handle whatever needs to be handled. So why is it that you want to sue the club because you want to say, oh, hey, they didn't have enough security. I was taken advantage of. Wasn't nobody watching. Well, we already looked at all the security cameras and nothing was done to you. You were not raped. You were not drugged. Any of those things. Again, that's via the court information. That's via the testimonies from the court. Period. Now, as far as I'm concerned, let's touch on this. Because we have a problem now with Facebook and YouTube. Because not only between Jasmine, Eiland, Anastasia Curtis, and the Gossip Girl, I was being flagged. Yes, I was being flagged for harassment, bullying, victim shaming, and victimizing someone. Now, at that particular time, it was fresh, it was new, and I was looking, at first I was like so many of you all, I was outraged because I said, this is crazy. But then I had to stop and look at everything and realize this woman was out here lying. And now a grown man is in jail. A black man is in jail because of a lie. And I said, you all need to pay attention and look at everything. Look at all the video footage. How can you rape somebody and you didn't pull out you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm watching the video, I didn't see the man pull his penis out. And according to especially the security cameras and everything, when he pulled her off to the side, he didn't do anything to her. So again, how did you get raped? And why is this man still in jail? So, Jasmine Eiland, Morning, Anastasia Curtis, you got, and I recorded, I have the post. I had to record the post. I actually went through my footage. So I'm going to post this. I'm going to post this so the people can see it. You got on my post and wanted me to take my video down. You not only flagged my Facebook page, but you flagged my YouTube page. You flagged my stuff because you wanted to hide the fact and you said, oh, this is embarrassing to my friend. It's not embarrassing because your friend is a liar. Gossip Girl, the same thing. And first of all, as a former man, you should want to make sure you get all the evidence. Can y'all hear me? You should want to make sure that you get all the evidence before you just want to willy-nilly put somebody in jail. As a former man, you shouldn't want to see another black man in jail, especially on some trumped up falsified charges. Because once a black man goes in the system, the court system, it's not for black folks. Hello. It's not for black people. Once a black man gets into the system, it is hard to get him out. It's easy to get him in there, but it's hard to get him out. And also, as a trans woman now, you should be a little bit more wanting to get all the facts before you just want to go dragging somebody. And I know we all jumped on it, but you should want to get the facts. And for everybody who was flagging my channel, and now you're out here talking about she's a liar, you should feel so dumb right now. Hey, Shayna. You should feel so dumb right now, but that's okay. This is a father of two, a boy and a girl. He takes care of his grandmother. His grandmother lives on the first floor of his home. So if Tata's out here saying that she slept in the living room, did you sleep with his grandmother? Hello, did you sleep with his grandma? Again. Hey, again, men do matter. And really, honestly, it doesn't matter what color you are. Men are being victimized just like women are being victimized. And this needs to be talked about. This needs to be talked about. I've been hoorahing for women for years. Men have a voice too. Men have a voice too. And it's sad. It's sad because nobody wants to hear what they have to say. Nobody wants to hear what they have to say. Again, we're still waiting for this evidence, this newfound evidence that the state has against Dominique Williams. And this is the third time y'all been saying this. We're waiting for evidence. Where's the evidence? The judge is saying, where's the evidence? His attorney is saying, where's the evidence? Where's it at? Where's it at? This man has been in jail since, what was it, last January? Was it last January or December? He's been in jail all this time on a lie. On a lie. And the state keeps trying to bring more and more alleged evidence that keeps coming up inconclusive. So all this time, this black man is away from his son and his daughter and his family because some little raggedy woman wants to sit up here and make a lie for social media and get sympathy for social media. It's been a year now. It's been a year now. Men Me Too. Y'all want to have this women Me Too movement? Well, men Me Too. Hashtag, y'all hashtag men Me Too. Hashtag men Me Too. Justice for Dominique. Oh, Lord, Danny. Hashtag men Me Too. Hashtag, y'all put that down there. Put that in the comments. Hashtag men Me Too. I'm going to be putting Matha absolutely right. And that's exactly what his attorney said. When it's all over, said and done with, she's going to have to go to jail. She's going to have to go to jail. Her ex-husband's going to need to go to jail. And me personally, I mean, this may be a stretch, but Anastasia, because you out here flagging people's pages and stuff, because you are an accessory to a crime. Anybody who supported this foolishness, your pages need to be shut down. Because it's foolishness. Absolutely. Our black boys and black men, our black boys and black men are having to face things like this every single day. While we out here marching for Black Lives Matter, listen, march for your son. Because if there's no black men, who's going to protect you? You know, I know we all kind of protect each other. But look, everybody matters in this thing. Everybody matters in this thing. I have brothers. I have nephews. I have cousins. Like I said in my video last night, I have a cousin who committed suicide because there was a woman that his ex-wife wanted to ruin his life. And he got tired. Sad to say, but he took his life. Do you not know men are taking their lives because it's like, who is going to listen to me? Who is going to hear what I have to say? And what do you women do? You sit back like, fuck them. No. Because if something happens to you, you want folks to cry loud. So we going to cry loud for these men. I don't need another man to commit suicide. I don't need another man to go out here and get on drugs for the sake of this type of foolishness. There are actually good men out here. There are actually good men out here. And you know what, ladies? I hate that you found a bad one. Excuse me. I hate that you came across a bad one. But there are actually good men out here. Men, there are good men out here. Everybody ain't a hoe. Everybody ain't out here trying to cheat. Everybody ain't out here trying to get over on you. Period. There are actually good men out here. And I know y'all used to me dragging and running with the tea. But y'all, this needs to be said. This really needs to be said. There are actually good men out here. You might have gotten a bad one, but there are actually good men out here. So if you got a good man, cherish him. All of this Jasmine Eiland foolishness and carrying on, this stuff got to stop. This man has been in jail over a year now for a lie. And Jasmine going on with her life. No. You need to be in jail. You need to be in jail for lies. And there's a list of things that we can connect with this lie. False outcry. You done got social media on a buzz because you took a video that I'm sure I could see this in a video, a music video. Some girl twerking half naked on some man's dick. I'm quite sure I can see this on a rap video, on Bad Boys 2, 1, 2, and 3. I can see somebody twerking it on it. I can see it. And I have seen it. It's sad. So again, justice for Dominique. Justice for Dominique Williams. Legit. Justice for Dominique Williams. This man needs to be out. He needs to be with his kids. This is probably one of the worst times in his life. This is probably one of the worst times in his life. To not just be accused of rape and drugging somebody, but being drugged across social media for raping and drugging somebody. So, while we had that same energy and saying lock him up, because I had to come back and I had to fix my statement too. Because I said lock him up. I did. I said lock him up. But when I found out what was wrong, I had to fix it. I had to fix it. Because everything that I was watching and seeing was not a rape. It was not a drugging. because you left from so-calledly being raped and drugged. You went to the car with your friend. And then you went back inside and you twerked on the dance floor with no drawers on. You had your coochie popping it on the floor. You had your booty cheeks clapping in the air so all the whole men in the world could see in the club. You had your old wolf puss out here waving it and shaking it and carrying on. So when I found out the truth, I had to come back. I had to come back. Because again, it's things like this that end up putting more and more and more men in the system. More and more men in the system. There are men sitting in jail right now for lies. So what you gonna do? So my outcry is for men me too. Hashtag men me too. Hashtag men me too. Y'all a little slow today. I see. Let me put it right here. Hey, name. Hashtag me and me too. So anyways, just want to come on. I got some more stuff. I just want to go over that with you and talk about that. We got to make the wrong right. We got to make the wrong right. We got to make what was committed wrong with this man. We got to make this right. We got to do right by men like this that are sitting in jail. That are sitting in jail for trumped up charges. We got to do right. We got to do right. As a country, we got to do right. As a people, we got to do right. So while we are fighting to put men in jail for smoking weed, we should be fighting to get men back home to their families, especially for these stupid charges that make no sense. Anyways, I want you guys to have a great day. Catch me over on YouTube and Patreon, okay? All the documentations that I have so far will be over on Patreon. Talk to y'all soon. Bye. In the air, you can't see them. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope all is well with you. Listen, make sure you hit that notification thing down there. And also hit that bell, okay? Hit that bell so that you're never left out, you're never confused, you're never wondering as to what I posted, was I on, or are you guys lost, or what is King really doing? Okay? Just make sure I hit that notification. And make sure you subscribe. I love you guys. Talk to you later.